Wait, no, not yet. Okay, now let's get into this charting session. Chat price action today was kind of like I feel like it was like good but not, if that makes sense. It was like good but not. I mean, honestly, I liked it. I felt like there was a lot of setups. I took a lot of trades. I don't usually take that many trades in a day, but I took a lot. I think it was kind of fire, honestly. I thought it was lit. It's not very often you can be taking longs and shorts and hitting targets like more than once in the same day. Exactly. Exactly. Today was good if you were patient, but then the setups that did trigger were really nice. um, Part of me is still convinced that this is our which I wasn't in PM. Ah, rip. We took a banger in PM. Took this 5 minute in PM. Got the inverse here. Got the delivery here. Sweep here. Equal highs here. Such a good trade. All right. So let's get into it. First things first, we are still inside of this 4 hour here. Yeah, originally I had called out this this 30-second here. I think we got break even on for some reason. Yeah. It break even and then kept going. So then I switched over to the 5 man. Dude, why does it keep doing that? So yeah, the 30-second would have been a way better entry, but got break even on it, so re-entered on the 5. Um, a few things I'm gonna keep marked out is this giant 4 hour that we keep holding price up with. So 4 hour. That's not how you spell hour. Bissy. All right. So we got this 4 hour Bissy. Something else that I'm gonna mark out. We're gonna get some good volume right now, chat, or what? Don't make me load up. Um, I think. So I'm gonna mark out this 15 minute here too that we delivered out of earlier today. Honestly, I think if we inverse this 15 minute, this 4 hour won't matter anymore, and we're gonna come after these lows. So let me just extend this right, not left, and change this not to delivery M15, but just delivery. Bro, come on. I know y'all hear my mouse going 1,000 times, but it's not doing anything. All right. So I'm going to leave this 1 hour, obviously, down here that we marked because we bounced out of it a lot. Here, 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 here. And it's the 1 hour that sent us to all-time highs before from way down here. So going to leave the 1 hour. Going to leave this 4 hour. Or, yeah, going to leave the 1 hour. Going to leave this 4 hour. Going to leave this 15 minute. And Honestly, I think I like this 15-minute too. For like a more near term bias. So if we inverse this 15-minute, I think we're going to come up for these here, 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 and here. Probably these. But if this 15-minute holds and for some reason we come down and inverse this 15-minute and this 15-minute, then I'm bearish to here. And that would be awesome. But I have this weird feeling that, you know what, chat? I know we said that this might be the low of the week for the rest of the week, but I wouldn't be surprised if we break it tomorrow. I can't lie. I mean, dude, I thought we would be going higher, but the problem is it doesn't really seem like we want to. You know? Like, I don't know why, but it just doesn't really seem like we want to. Oh, no, it's way. No, I love this. Honestly, no, I love this. I love being able to take longs or shorts. So I'm cool with it. Like, I'm totally fine with it. I love when longs work good and fast, and then I like when shorts work good and fast. I mean, who doesn't? um, yeah, I don't know. I think today was lit. I hope we break this 15-minute we're in right now. I love you, munchies, but I hope we don't. Currently stuck inside this 3-minute as well, just on the lower time frame, but I'm not stuff like that. I don't usually end up marking out and leaving it. Usually that's like if we're talking about an entry or something. Um 22,775. You think will be good to take this price before going up? Yeah, that's. I think Amy and I have been talking about that price. Oh no, we want this one. Yeah. That's what Amy and I have been talking about is sweeping this low and then getting generational longs. So we sweep that low and tap into this super obvious gap. Oh man, that would be cool. So yeah. Oh, and also this 4 hour because it's untapped and it's close, so I feel like it's a potential target. Exactly. Do the Billy strut. But yeah, nothing too crazy today. I think tomorrow's still gonna be good. I'm not gonna lie. I think tomorrow's still gonna be good. I think it's possible that even this evening charts are good. Um, Amy and I are gonna be kind of paying attention, honestly. So, you never know if PA is good enough later tonight. Maybe we hop in VC later. But yeah, I think that's gonna do it for now. Honestly, London, nah, not that late. I mean, I mean, oh, I would love doing London. No, man. What do we call it now? It's Asia right now. The kill zone for Asia starts in an hour and 11 minutes. 7 to 9 EST. Yeah, Asia sometimes is really not good, but sometimes Asia is randomly clean, honestly. Yeah, I might. Usually Amy and I look for a really, really like low stress Fridays. We don't usually like to trade Fridays, so if we could like catch something easy tonight, that'd be cool. I think that's why. Cause we're just like, honestly, this week has been pretty exhausting, but it's also been pretty productive, and so I'm not trying to push my limits on a Friday. I don't even know if I'll trade fundeds tomorrow, not because, well, simply because, I mean, chat, we don't have to take trade every single freaking day. That's just the reality of it. Like, sometimes you just don't have to, period. I know that's hard to understand sometimes, but genuinely, chat, sometimes you just don't have to. We don't have to take a trade every single freaking day. People like me who are in 300 drawdown do? Nah. You need to take good trades, but that doesn't mean you need to trade every day. That's not the same thing. I know. Then you end the week 500 down, and just be like, "Rah!" I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I wake up tomorrow feeling it and just load up. But for now, I'm feeling like I'll avoid fundeds on Friday. Friday is non-funded Friday usually for me, but I wouldn't mind getting some of these evals done. Start my redemption arc against Top Step. Man, we got a ton of LRLR down here. See all this? So, what would be nice is like a little manipulation up, tap into this gap here, maybe get an SMT with ES, and then get a inverse down to run all this. Woo! 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 All right, sorry. Yep. But I think I take 2 days break and take a banger going above my 50K, but then lose because of inexperience. I have funded for almost a month, up and down. I want to pay out so bad. All right, listen. You got to stop thinking about the payout right now. You got to stop thinking about the payout right now. Tell yourself, I want to execute like a professional so bad. Tell yourself that instead. Dude, I want to trade like a pro so bad. That's what I want. I just want to trade like a freaking pro, dude. I don't care where my account balances are anymore. I just want to take the trade, get the result, log it out. That will get you to a payout. Lately, it's on my mind. Only discipline. I think that's the final piece. I've had my funded so long, I actually forgot about the payout. I'm convinced I passed the evaluation on luck. Chat. Let me just keep it real with you guys. Let me try and just this here. Chat, listen. Rushing and being impatient is literally not going to do a single thing for you. Okay? Now, listen. Here's my current Apex trading days. Okay? My Apex PA trading days. I have had these PAs since I don't know, at least 3 months. But I was struggling for so long that I was like avoiding them. So I understand what you're going through. Like I was literally avoiding them. So I've had these ones going for a few months, and I haven't taken money out of them yet. So like, don't rush yourself. It's fine. Like you can't tell yourself that you need to get there a certain day. Yeah, see, so 20 days minus 297. This one's at 22 plus 12, and this one's at 6 plus 14. So like I've been struggling with them. Yeah, look at my graphs here. See, look at this. You can see the whole period that I was terrified to trade on them. You see that? Because I was in my head and doubting myself and questioning everything and feeling like I couldn't do it. And I just locked in the last few weeks, dude. I know the trades are good, but that doesn't change the mental part, right? How do you get over it? I'm stressing and this is me right now. Dude, you have to just size way, way, way down and just take your time. Literally, like I've been not risking more than $150 and just taking my time. Yeah, and see, and like taking unnecessary losses is just something that, listen, this is why I've been using a fixed stop loss because it's so hard sometimes when when you're going to take unnecessary losses, you don't want them to be a lot, right? So I'm a newer trader. I'm trying to learn just as much as everyone else. I know that I'm going to take unnecessary losses. Why? Because I'm new and because that's trading. Like, we're all going to take unnecessary losses sometimes because that's just what happens. So that's why it's so important to make sure you're not risking a lot because you have to prepare for the losses, not expect wins. It's like you have to have like a reverse approach. I use 5, bro. So sometimes I use 6, but most of the time I use 5 or 6. So four is fine. Like I've been doing 15-point stop loss with 5 or 6 micros and then just going for higher R. But that's just what works for me. Every trader is going to be different. But I don't want to focus too much on like the execution part. I just mean your mental, like don't let it get to you because there's no hidden rule book out here that says if you haven't funded for more than a month and don't take a payout on it, you don't know how to trade. There's nothing out there says that, right? Like it's not some hidden thing that is expected. There's no timeline, there's no dates that need to be met. Like, we just have to trade like professionals, and that's how we get paid. You can't put a day on it, you can't do anything else, especially when you're trying to learn. Apex is 2,500. In June, I didn't even know what an IFEG was. I'm learning quick, but I think I'm trying to rush it. Yeah, there's no rush, genuinely. Like, dude, listen. Every time I let my mindset tell myself it's time to rush, I end up starting over. Like, you just can't give in to it, and that is the hardest freaking part. Is you can keep your cool and stay locked in for 2 months, have your account going, you're right there, and you let your mind slip up one day, one time, and it's all gone. And chat, that is why I press so hard on, like, dude, I need to get away from these charts. I need to get away from here. I need to not be trading, because I can tell, dude. Like, I can tell when I'm starting to get in that mindset. Um, like, I've been trying to do everything I can to not even look at my account balances, like I'm on my fundeds, Like, I know it's basically impossible, but I try not to, like, go at the end of the day and check all my balances and, like, see where I'm at. Like, I try just to not care. I'm like, did I take a good trade or not? Yeah, all my alpha features and my top step is all hidden. I think. Oh, it's not on my top step, but it is on my alpha. Privacy. Like, genuinely, none of that stuff should matter. The only thing that should matter is this right here. Risk settings. That's it. That is all that should matter. Which I'm apparently not doing. Chat, what's going on here? 250, we liquidate and block. We risk 150 per trade, so we give ourselves one more trade. See, and then look, before I even start the day, I lock my risk settings, so I have no chance to change it now. Before the day's even begun, we're just getting it locked out. Um, 450 on these. That seems like a lot. We got 300, I think, and 150. Liquidate and block. So just come into the day every day with a plan, dude. And don't let the plan revolve around anything external. Your plan has to be, okay, if the candlesticks do this, this is what the hell I'm going to do. And it can't be, you can't make the decisions based on external wants and needs. You can't make these decisions based on, you can't say, I'm going to manage my trade this way because I want to quit my job. That is never going to, like, oh, or like, I need money this week. So I'm going to pull my take profit up further because I need money this week. No, 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 no. No, no, no. And I'm preaching to myself too, chat. Trust. These are all things that we all need to hear, no matter who you are. Like, yeah. Just no, no, no. Like, all of us, literally every single person. I've been trading for 16 months. Like 16 months and 10 days or something. You record it. I'll edit it into a clip for you. Just no, 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 no. Thought 3 years or something, bro. I can't wait until I have 3 years experience. Bro, don't revenge trade, man. You can in your top step settings, you can limit how many trades you're allowed to take per day before it locks you out. It's a good feature, I think. I personally just go with I don't care how many trades I end up taking as long as I'm not losing a lot. So I just set the risk limit and that's it. And then I'm like, honestly, the risk limit thing is cool because then I'm like, well, I can basically take any trade setup that I want and it, like as long as I don't go over my limit, like it'll lock me out regardless, like I could take a chase if I want. I could degen 4 times, but it'll never let me go past my risk limit for the day. So it's kind of nice, but I mean, not saying that you should do that, but it just is like a little peace of mind, give you a little more confidence when you do actually take a setup because you're like, oh, okay, well, you know what? The most I'll ever lose during this setup is this much, and that won't hurt my account. So who cares? And that's a comfortable feeling. That's why managing your risk is key. Truly, I only revenge traded on my first eval and then I didn't. Now my revenge trading is more systematic. My revenge trade usually involves adding a few more micros. Huh? Huh? Get can't just revenge trade, bro. You gotta add more. I mean, I don't revenge trade. Uh, discipline. Lock yourself out. Stop for the day. It's okay. Rewind to before I said that, and then just end the night with everything I said before. All right. Well, we're gonna cut it there because I didn't say the things that I said and ruin everything just now. So, question? What up, bro? If you're trading MNQ, do you do your charting on NQ? I chart everything on NQ. I literally so if I'm on let me just show you this. Not wealth charts, bro. If I'm on my alpha, right, just for example. So I've got the order thing. Whoa, why is there two? So like I have M and Q, NQ here, right? I don't chart on tops or I don't chart on Project X at all for my trading. I'm always on Trading View or Trade of 8, but I'm always watching NQ. But let's say if I was executing on excuse me, let's say if I was executing on MNQ or on Trading View, I would literally do this like triple panel here, right? So I have NQ, ES, and MNQ. And then I would basically be like this, watching NQ, right? Play triggers. I pop over here, and then I would just get in like that and like manage the trade from over here. And then just watch NQ. Why didn't that work? Oh, see, like that. But then I would just watch NQ. I use Delta. I don't even know what it. I don't know what that is. So. You're not alone there. Yes, it's 100% more accurate to chart on NQ. Never chart on MNQ ever. Like literally, sometimes MNQ will sweep highs and lows that NQ doesn't, and for the way we trade, you need to know that. Yeah, my leverage is being executed on MNQ, but my decision making is all based on what is happening on NQ. So I'm watching NQ, but all my leverage is on MNQ, so I just trade net micros. But like, if I need to know if this high got swept, I want to see that this high got swept on NQ. I don't care if it happened on M and Q or not. Does that make sense? Like NQ is the leader. You need to know from NQ. But then you can take any trade setup you want on MNQ, but just chart on NQ for sure. Once I saw equal highs on MNQ and NQ swept the high, I was waiting for the sweep. Yeah. So one time I was in a trade on MNQ and MNQ took the high. Oops. What the? MNQ like took the high, but NQ didn't. And then I was sitting there holding it, and then we ended up getting like an S&T, and then it just came back on me and break even me. So it was like, those are just things that you need to know sometimes. Or like sometimes M and Q will hit this low before NQ, and then you'll cut it too early because then it'll still keep going more. Just little things. I don't know. I always just, no matter what, I enter on M and Q, but I make all my charting decisions based on what NQ is doing. But yeah, that was a good solid half hour. So I think I'm gonna hop off and see you guys tomorrow.